I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Happy birthday to Michaela Neiswanger. Girls bowling defeated Alliance 1926 to 1587. High scores were Hannah Russell with 180 and 146, Madison McGaffig 148 and 156, Angelica Rogers 139 and 146, Allison Vander 149 and 127, and Delaney Riggle 152 and 119. The girls are now 16 and 2. The boys varsity team also won their match with a total of 24-60 to 21-08. High scores were Alfred Todd with 215 and 201, Paston Grimes 169 and 223, Logan Sims 181 and 200, Anthony DeMarco 200 and 167, and Nathan Kelly 187 and 166. The boys are now 17 and 1. The Potters will host United Local on Thursday at Walnut Lanes. We are Potter proud of our first ever junior high NHS inductees: Zeta Blaisdell, Caden Davis, Preston Dawson, Allison Furman, Paige Grimes, Preston Kerr, Lillian Miller, Gracie Murray, Kaylee Reed, Charles Stevens, Ava Watkins, Leah Williams, Aiden Wright, Ava Collins, Trenton Davis, Alana Detillion, Faith Grafton, Riley Hanley, Kaylee Klossner, Sarah Mouse, Micaiah Walters-Newland, Caitlin Reinhart, Peyton Volgmore, Kaya White, and Jordan Wiseman. We're Potter proud of our 7th grade 4.0 honorees: Nicholas Aldridge, Braxton Carden, Ainsley Galliotti, Hallie Malterich, Leah Smith, Ayla Brown, Olivia Cornell, Lillian Grog, and Robert Nizer. We've had a number of Chromebooks damaged recently. We are privileged to offer this opportunity to students. With this opportunity comes responsibility. Please keep these computers in a safe place at all times and take care when transporting them. You could lose the privilege of using them if there's a continual damage or they are intentionally damaged. Seniors, this is a reminder that your senior portrait due date is February 24th. You can find picture specifications on the back of your senior newsletters, the senior bulletin board, the yearbook's Facebook page, or see the link on the student announcement page. The Junior High Student Council will be collecting supplies for our deployed troops. Items to be collected include powdered drink mixes, chapstick, deodorant for males and females, sunscreen, and batteries. A list of additional items to be collected will be located near each donation site. A donation box will be placed outside of Mrs. Jackson's room, B224, for any high school student wishing to donate. Donation boxes for the junior high will be on the 3rd floor outside of the guidance office. Please consider supporting our troops with a small donation. Collection of items will take place now through May 1st. East Liverpool City Hospital is looking for artwork. The art will be hung in the children's area of the hospital. If your art is chosen through K through 9th grade, you will receive $25. A 10th through 12th grader will receive $50. Any other art will be hung in the showcases outside of the office. This invitation is open to all students. Please bring your art to Mrs. Myers within the next 2 weeks. Congratulations to these art students for being chosen to have their artwork presented at the annual Columbiana County Art Show in Lisbon. The show will be on Thursday, February 27th from 6 to 8. All are welcome. The students are 9th grader Madison Jennings, 10th grader Trenton Lockhart, 11th grader Caleb, and 12th grader Nathan Latshaw. Congratulations. Attention seniors. Anyone interested in auditioning for the senior play, auditions will be Wednesday and Thursday after school from 3 to 5 in Mr. Grant's room B209. That's tonight and tomorrow. We hope to see you there. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
All right, thank you, Brandon. I'm Lance, and I am joined by Nick and Dallas. How are you two doing today?
Tired.
Good.
Yeah, I'm both tired, and I'm doing good today. All right, since people closed out of the weather, I have to find it again. Here we go. So, today is kind of a middle ground for today's temperature so far. It's currently 31 degrees outside. It's going to go all the way up to 36. And then the low for today is 23. So, it's not going to be that warm. On the bright side, today is the coldest day of this week. Tomorrow, we got a high of 42 and a low of 27. Friday, we have a high of 41 and a low of 32. Saturday, we have a high of 43 and a low of 32. So that's going to be interesting.
Nice to know our weather is going up. I'm being forced.
Alright, so first of all, happy birthday to Michaela Neiswanger. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I butchered it. The girls bowling team, they defeated Alliance 1,926 pins for East Liverpool to the 1,587 pins for Alliance. High individual scores were Hannah Russell with 180, 146. Madison McGaffick with 148 and 156. Angelica Rogers with 139 and 146. Allison Danver, 149 and 127. And Delaney Riggle with 152 and 119. The girls are now 16 and 2.
The boys varsity team also won their match with a total of 2,406 Alliance. 2108. High individual scores: Alfred Todd 215 and 201. Paxton Grunge with 169 and 223. Logan Sims with 181 and 200. Anthony DeMarco 200 and 167. And Nathan Kelly 187 and 166. The boys' record is now 17-1. The Pollards will host United Loco on Thursday at Walnut Lanes.
Alright, not that bad. Yep. A little bit of a close game. I mean, it was 2,460 to 2,108, so. Yeah, it was a little bit of a close one. Both of our bowling teams are doing amazing this year. I mean, really.
There's been an update in the coronavirus.
Oh, okay.
There was a flight carrying 201 American passengers out of Wuhan and has been continued on to California following two screenings in Alaska along with screenings in China, and there's supposed to be further screenings in here as soon as they get to California, which is really weird because why do people still keep traveling knowing that this is happening? We're not the smartest species on the planet.
This is It's just like, you're right, it's the dolphins. The dolphins will rise up.
Yeah, they stay in the water. They just chill. They just swim around. Nope. We just walk on land, catch coronaviruses. Just
Mm-hmm.
nothing.
Nuke things.
Right. Start wars, but them dolphins are just chilling.
Mhm.
Just swimming around.
Yeah, but the reason why people keep traveling is most likely because say the outbreak starts and you're a visitor from the United States and you're in Wuhan. You want to get the heck out of there as fast as you can before you catch it.
Well, it was U.S. officials. That's what I'm reading right now.
Hmm.
From CNN, they said that about 36 U.S. diplomats and their families were expected to be on the plane.
Yeah, that's like what was it?
Oh. There are about 1,000 just Americans living in Wuhan.
Oh. Yeah, that reminds me of the thing about the plane reminded me of a story that I noticed when I was looking for stuff to do on it. And there's a little snippet of a clip that said that an American with it was like a Chinese ancestry. Well, his wife had the Chinese ancestry. Were trying to fly back to the United States, and the wife was denied entrance to the plane because of the Chinese ancestry because of this.
Wrecked. Can you imagine that?
I mean, I know that the United States wants to be like, hey, we don't want this here.
But you can't deny somebody who's lived in America all this time
Yeah, you can't deny an American citizen.
to be back in America.
Yeah, it's like, okay. It's just like, for some reason, I'm just imagining it's just like, you either go along with this, or we sick the Claymore Roomba on you.
That would be like
Be aware.
Oh, okay.
that would be like if a white person was trying to go into a Chinese restaurant and the Chinese people was like, "Halt! You can't." Why? Well, you might have the coronavirus. Just shuts the door in his face. Like, well,
It's just like,
well, did the husband stay with her at least, or did he just go back home?
it didn't elaborate on it.
That would have been funny.
I just noticed that it said that.
He's just like, wait, she can't come on the plane? No. Ah, that
Bye.
sucks.
Nick, he's like, well, I'll divorce.
Hey, well, there's something I've been needing to talk to you about. What? We're getting a divorce later. Should have been shook.
Yeah, and things about the coronavirus. Apparently, the newest, youngest case of it is a 9-month-old child. So that's crazy.
It's not airborne, so
No, it's contact.
yeah, which means some parents gave him that, which means he has something that he can hold against his parents when he gets older.
Yeah, it's like the parents had it, or maybe it was like the babysitter was like, "You've been bad," slap.
Or it's the
As
baby.
discipline or something.
Can you imagine that? The babysitter's just changing his diaper. Turns out she just gave him the coronavirus. Like, wow. I could have lived when I have my diaper changed, bro. They just gave me a virus at 9 months old. That's wrecked.
Yeah, but yeah, the coronavirus is mainly still in China. They're out of the what? We're going up to 3,500 cases now.
And only
About 3,340 of those things are in China.
eh,
There are not very many outside of China.
No, I think the post that I read, there was only like 6 or 7 here, 5 in the UK,
Yeah, the post
and
that
like 3 everywhere else.
yeah the post that I read mentioned and this is a little outdated. It's from last week, I believe. It it said 5 in America and 2 or 3 other countries. And 2 or 3 other countries had 4 cases. France had 3,
I'm about to get to
specifically
France.
France. And then it was like 2 countries had 2, and then Nepal had 1.
Well, here this thing says the Wuhan coronavirus has now reached 6,000 cases worldwide, which means
I was kind of close.
5,000 of those cases are in China.
Yeah, a lot of them are
They were.
most likely in China.
I'm gonna Google it.
See, see, you don't like being on the show. But if we
No.
find something that you find interesting,
I don't find it interesting. I'm just doing it so
Or
Crockett
whatever.
doesn't make me come back.
even though you're really good at this.
Yes.
Okay. Whatever. Okay, so while you're looking for that, I'm gonna go over some more of the daily announcement stuff.
There are at least 5,974 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in the mainland, including 132 deaths and at least 86 cases outside of mainland China.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's a little over 6,000 now.
Yeah, that was. This is an older post.
You see, this wouldn't be nearly as bad if it wasn't traveling season in China,
Right.
one of the largest countries. I forgot. Has it been taken over by India in population yet?
I'm not sure. If
Well-
not, then I know India's very close.
Well, it's either the number 1 most populated country or it's the second.
But like you'd think, like after they heard the coronavirus, everybody would quit traveling.
But it's Lunar New Year in
Nope.
tradition.
Screw tradition. People dying.
Yeah, but tradition. That's probably what they're thinking. It's just like, oh, I gotta make sure my family's good. Also, tradition. Lunar
My
New
great
Year.
grandmother needs to see me this year. How old is she? 1,000. Huh? Okay. Bro, Chinese people live to be forever. They're scary over there. After a certain age, all of them just go train with monks and they just never die.
I mean, they do be, when you meditate, I mean, your mind is clear, so. Yeah.
It's just like, I'm gonna be a monk now. I've hit I've hit 80. Now I get to go be a monk for the rest of my life.
That's how it be, though.
Starts walking up mountain. This is like, well, bub. See you guys in about 150 years.
Your son looks over at you. Dad, I thought Grandma couldn't walk. She's trying to be a monk, bro.
She is now a monk, so.
She gets to do whatever she wants. You gonna tell her not to? No? Alright, then let's just go home.
It's from the force of meditation. Yeah, but coronavirus, it's still growing, but it's not. It's not overly bad. Yeah, it's not overly bad. I mean, this thing would probably be completely taken care of.
If people would quit traveling.
Not really with that. If out of the 6,000 cases, so this will probably be over if out of the 6,000 cases, if 5,900 or whatever wasn't in one country.
All we gotta do is just quarantine off China and then we're good.
The government's already tried to do that.
This time we shall succeed.
Yeah, the Chinese government has already attempted, and they are not doing well.
Shut down your plane centers.
Pull a Plague Inc., shut down the land borders and shut down the planes.
Pretty much.
Shut down the ports.
shut it down for like 6 weeks. We'll start to see clear skies and all that fun stuff. People have to
Mhm.
start traveling by boat again.
This is like, this is like the people of China just put on a pilgrim hat and they're just like, we have been without plane for weeks, or something. I don't know.
We have resorted back to farming our own land.
We are now hunter gatherers, mainly hunters. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going at. But yeah, it's not. Coronavirus isn't at like extremely dangerous levels yet, considering that it hasn't even hit 10,000 cases. But by next week, it probably will. But it's okay. Apparently, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, is apparently on it, so that's good. So hopefully, this thing will be under control and the outbreak will be taken care of. Alright, and now back to the school announcements. For the seniors, once again, this is a reminder that the senior portrait due date is 24th of February. You can find the pictures, specifications on the back of the senior newsletters, the senior bulletin board, the yearbook's Facebook page, or on the student announcement page there will be a link. Once again, the junior high student council will be collecting supplies for deployed troops. The items to be collected are powdered drink mixes, chapstick, deodorant, male and female, well, both male and female deodorant, sunscreen, and batteries. A list of additional items to be collected will be located near each donation site. A donation box will be placed outside of Mrs. Jackson's room, which is B224, for any high school student wishing to donate. Donation boxes for the junior high will be on the 3rd floor outside the guidance offices. Please consider supporting our troops with a small donation. Collection of items will take place now through May 1st. Alright. Yeah, and once again, I'm going to say this again. I would like for the actual stuff that Brandon says to actually be on the daily announcement page. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
I think the time that Brandon starts should be on the daily announcements page.
Yeah, that
'Cause
too. Because
just the random starting is not. It's not okay.
like I have yet to be able to get it right because of it.
Yeah, because always today he started at 7:53. I want to say,
Yeah, he started at 7:53. Yesterday he started at what, 7:58?
and the day before it was like 8.
Yeah.
So like, we really need to get an exact time schedule put down
Yeah.
because this is not working.
Yeah, like his voice is always cut off at the beginning of this because I can't time it right because I don't know when to start the recording because of the time. And also for the daily announcements for the papers, there's only 4 different things listed on here. Actually, there's 3 things and a link.
Yeah.
Brandon said about 15, 16 different things. There needs to be more things put on the daily announcement page. We would happily cover them.
Well, that's for our whole staff over there to cover.
Yeah, but still. I mean, Uh, One of our main jobs is to cover things about the school, which is mainly the announcements. We don't have much of an opportunity to because of this.
All right, Lance. I'm going to go back to my station now.
Oh yeah, we have been going for almost a half an hour. That is a
Uh,
lot longer than normal.
Goodbye, people.
Yeah, that probably had to do with coronavirus. Yeah, we're gonna wrap things up. Anything you'd like to say, Dallas?
Well, just have a good day, everyone.
All right, this has been Lance with Nick and Dallas. Everyone, have a great day.